Yes, please. It should be about there for you. Let's see. Anybody want stillness that's swinging? Taking the next few moments and start to feel your body. And feeling the body resting in the hammock and the support created by the hammock. Drawing in a deep inhalation from the crown of the head. And on the exhalation, send that energy down through the spine and out through the feet. Inhale from the soles of the feet. And on the exhalation, send that up to the spine and out to the crown of the head. Inhale deeply, vibrant green from the back of the heart. And on the exhalation, sending it down to the spine and out to the toe tips and the fingertips. Feeling your body settle into a deep state of relaxation. Noticing how sweet it is to be held and supported. Feeling deeply rooted and grounded in a connection to all things. And take 3 more breaths, each breath a little deeper than the last. Last breath here, biggest of the day. Reach out for the hammock, start to sit up. Let the feet dangle down, followed by the legs. Then scoot yourself forward so that your legs are hanging out of the hammock. The butt is inside the hammock. So get a little scooch forward. Arms in the back side of the hammock. Taking the right arm out to the side. From deep within the shoulder, rotate the thumb down and take the right arm behind the back. Reach toward opposite fabric, maybe just a little bit of it, or maybe you gather the whole thing. Left arm takes its way up and across to the back side of the hammock, coming down about chest height, shoulder height. Take a big breath in and imagine wringing out a wet washcloth. Exhale over the right shoulder. Big breath in, get taller through the spine. On the exhale, roll the right shoulder back. Press the left elbow toward the mirror. And then one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, slowly, all the way back to center. Release the right arm, release the left arm. Reach up high, and then just lay yourself back a bit. Take a little back bend. If it feels good, you can lay all the way back here. Legs are heavy, feet toward the earth. Just opening up It was one more breath. Use the arms, help pull yourself back up. Sit up tall, left arm out to the side. And from deep within the shoulder, rotate the left thumb down toward the earth. Reach behind the back. And grab a hold. It can be the shirt, it can be the fabric, or the front side. Right arm up and across the fabric to the back side, and then press the palm forward. Take a deep breath in, get a little taller. On the exhale, if the feet are on the floor, press them down. If they're not, just hug the ankles and knees together. Roll the left shoulder back. Use the right hand, right palm presses into the hammock and the right elbow presses to the mirror. Big breath in, navel in toward the spine, get a little taller. Last breath here. And then slowly, slowly back to center. Inhale. So release the left arm. Reach up a little higher. And then lay back. Feet heavy. Upper body comes down, taking a little back bend. Draw a lot of back bend. And take one more breath here. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Pull up with the arms. And draw yourself up to seated. And then come up all the way. Slowly let yourself slide out of the hammock. And then take the hammock and open it up so you've got fabric supporting the upper body. It's almost like you're getting ready to put on a cloak. As a dark traveler. Let the upper body sink into the hammock. Walk the feet forward. Looking good. Everybody's got it. Now press the feet down into the earth. Imagine gluing the feet into the earth. Legs strong. And then start to sway side to side. This is coral posture. Imagine yourself like the tiniest little coral polyp. Just swaying with the ocean current. Ocean current is nice and sweet and slow. You feel your little coral foot rooted down into the earth. Both feet spread, the toes. And just drift side to side, moving with the breath. Should feel pretty sweet. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then back to center. Let the fabric come off of the shoulders. Reach up for the hammock. And then give yourself a little pull up so the fabric just kind of gathers in place just behind the bra line. Big breath in. Take the feet hip width apart. Interlace grip with the low back. Pull the knuckles down toward the floor. If it feels good, you can open up the throat toward the ceiling. Press down into the feet. Legs strong, root down. One more breath. And slowly coming up, bend the knees, come into Utkantasana. You keep the hands back there behind you. One more breath here. Inhale. Release the arms. Reach up, stretch up. Reach up, pull up, all the way up. Step the right foot forward. Left leg back. High lunge. Grab your handles, dangling right beside the hammock. Right shin lunges, back leg strengthens. Feet root down. As you do, the feet stay planted just in this position. The upper body moves around that axis. Inhale back to center. Two more just like that. Exhale, twist toward the window. Inhale. Exhale to the window. Back center toward the wall. Exhale, slowly slide the back knee down to the floor. Reach up, slide up. And imagine you're trying to kick the back leg forward to the mirror. It's not going to go anywhere because the earth is keeping it in place, but give it a little kick forward anyways. You feel that whole sensation across the top of the left thigh. One more breath. Inhale. Reach up a little higher to slide the shoulder blades out. Shimmy if you need to. Take the palms down, right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Feel free to flow. Feel free to go through up dog, down dog. Two more breaths, hips up and back, press into the hands. Release the knees to the floor. Come up onto the knees. Step the left foot forward. Hands to front thigh. Tuck the back toes, lift up. Reach the arms up. Stretch the arms back, grab the hammock behind the back of the shoulders. And just a different entrance of where we came before, other side. Left shin lunges forward, back leg strengthens. Grab your handles. Press down at the handle, start to draw the shoulder blades down the spine. Big breath in. On the exhale, feet plant. On the exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist toward the inside wall. Inhale toward the window. Exhale toward the inside. Last time, inhale. Exhale, slowly slide down, down, down onto the back knee. You can hold onto the handles. If that's awkward, you can always reach up and grab onto the hammock. Back toes, press them down into the earth and imagine kicking a soccer ball forward into the mirror. Just keep kicking. Big breath in. You feel that entire front of the hip, down the front of the thigh, all the way toward the knee. Getting into quadriceps, getting into hip flexors. Big breath in. Long breath out. Reach up higher. And let the shoulders slide out. Palms down, left foot steps back. Move through your flow or meet in downward facing dog. Bend the knees, walk or hop or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reach up, stretch up, lengthen to ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Walk back to the back of the mat. Thigh brick behind the backs of the shoulders. Reach up high. Press down into the left foot. Use the arms and the right leg starts to draw up into the chest. Using core and arm strength, slowly floating yourself forward and coming down like a ninja. No sound on the landing. And then reverse that. Draw the pelvic floor up, draw the belly in. Use the arms, reverse, back up, and then right foot down. Other side, inhale, draw the knee in toward the chest. Use the arms, plant everything up. Exhale, coming down nice and slow. Straighten the front leg, go to wide leg pose. And then the handle that's right in front of you here, grab a hold of it. Right hand grabs the handle up high, and then left hand slides down toward the floor. You might have to slide a little down on the handle if you can't reach the floor. And then use the right arm like you're trying to pull on a doorbell, and pull down, look over the shoulder. Twist to the spine. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly, slowly, back to center. Release the hammock. Come down into forward fold. Turn the left foot forward toward the mirror. Left foot steps back, downward dog or flow. Right foot forward between the hands. Come up, high lunge. Straighten the front leg and turn the right foot in. Wide leg pose. Left hand reaches up and grabs the hammock. On the exhale, folding forward and twisting toward the mural wall. Right fingertips down toward the floor. Use the left arm, pull down on the handle to draw the left shoulder back deeper into the twist. Big breath in. And slowly, slowly back to center. Fold forward, release the hammock. Pivot the right foot forward. Bring the left knee down to the floor. Left forearm down. Right fingertips reach long away. As you do, ever so slightly, hips go over to the right. Stretching out, opening up the right waistline. Right side body. Press down into the right finger pads. Inhale back to center. Pivot and turn. We'll pivot to the back mural wall, however that you see fit. The left foot will step forward into the lunge. Turn toward the right corner. Right forearm comes down. Left fingertips reach long. Yeah, you got it. Ever so slightly, the hips press to the left side of the room. And then slowly, slowly back to center. While we're here, right forearm down, or right palm down, underneath the shoulder. Bend the right knee, reach behind for the foot. And pull the heel in toward the buttocks. Yeah. Breathe. And if you can get it, still opening the shoulder, still working the hamstring. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Pivot and turn back toward the front of the room. You'll switch legs that are in front. Right leg's in the lunge. Left leg back. Left palm down. Right arm swings back. Grabbing the foot. Breathe. Just 2 more breaths. Even if you don't get the foot, just reaching back, take in the twist, using the heel to draw in toward the buttocks. Last breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release. Downward dog. Walk your hands in towards your feet. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. All the way up, reach up, stretch up, lengthen to ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take your hands to your hip bones. In the next pose, it's important that the hip points lift up toward the chest rather than drop down toward the knees, right? They have those 2 options, lift or drop. In this next one, it's the lift. Step forward, left hand reaches forward. Remind your hips that they lift up toward the chest, right heel in toward the buttocks. Reach back, grab the foot. Perfect. Continue to draw the heel in toward the buttocks and lift the hip points up toward the chest to get you that stretch across the top of the quad. If you couldn't reach your foot before, everybody can reach their foot now, right? Big breath in, long breath out. Last 2. Last 1. Right foot comes down. Right hand reaches forward. Pour the weight into the right leg. Right leg strong. Left heel starts to draw in toward the bottom. Left arm swings back. I actually find when I'm doing the quad stretch one, reaching to the outside is better for me, even though I prefer this grip. This is better for quad for me. So you can give that a try, either one. As you do, knee tends to want to stick out. Hug it in towards center line. Probably get a little more direction. Hip points lift up toward chest. And if this is just still not enough of a sting, press the foot away from you. Use the hand to pull in, the foot to kick away. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. Both feet down. Take the feet hip width apart, grab your handles. About knot height or so. You can always slide up and down. Sink the hips, bend the knees, take the arms forward. Then pour the weight into the left foot, right ankle to left knee. Butt down, butt back. This might be it for you, right? There's a lot going on. If this is great and you're looking for more, the more the heart comes toward the shin, the more intense it's going to be. You can start to bring the heart down, butt continues to travel backwards. Big breath in. If that's still okay, the arms can go out wide. They might even go back, and that'll bring the chest in toward the shin like a little panini pressed. Big breath in, right into the outside of the right hip. Take one more breath here, and then slowly come on back up. Press into your handles. Both feet down. Interlace grip at the low back. Release the handles. Let's take a little back bend. Coming back, reach forward, grab your handles. As the arms extend forward, the butt counterbalances backwards. Opposite ankle should be left ankle to right knee. Big breath in. Continue to squat down. The lower the heart comes toward the shin, the more intense this becomes. If you need that intensity, start to bring and bow the heart down. Find that humility. The arms can go wide for deeper and all the way back for the most intense. Butt down, butt back. This is essentially a squat. Squatting comes from your assets. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take the arms forward if they're back. Both feet back to the floor. Take the toes out. Sink the hips down, Malasana. And then grab your hammock instead of your handles. And then as far back as you can go back in the back row. Back it up. Perfect. And then just push the hips back as you stretch the arms. Stretch the side of the body. As you come in there, swing the hips a little over to the right and get deeper into the left side. And then coming over to the left and deep into the right side. Use the arms, use the legs, rise up. And then reverse that, butt down, butt back. Use the arms as much as you need to. 2 more of those. Pull and press. Sink down and extend. Last time, pull and extend the legs. Rise up. Grab a hold, grab up high. Step the right foot forward. Left heel down. Open up the fabric and then take it right into the front side of the body. Legs are strong, setting up for triangle pose, Trikonasana. Press down into the feet. Inhale, take the arms out. Exhale, take the right arm forward. Upper body comes down and then left arm up toward the ceiling. Right fingertips stretch down. If you find it doesn't let you go quite enough, take the hammock lower toward the hip. If you need a little bit more support, bring it up more toward the armpit. Press down into both feet. Big toe, pinky toe heels. Spread the toes. Last breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the feet apart to rise back up. Reach up high. Reach up high. Pivot and turn. Use the arms. Left leg slides forward. Right leg draws back. Setting up for warrior 2. Let go of the hammock for a second. Get your alignment. Left foot in the left lane, right leg in the right lane. Usually the hammock's already there in place. Everybody's got it ready to go. Arms out wide. Straighten the legs. Press down into both feet. And then swing right hip back. Upper body finds its way forward. A little bit more length and then find your way down. More toward the armpit with the hammock will allow you to go further down to the floor. That'll give you more support. Further toward the hip is going to give you less support. Do what you need to. Go where you can. Last 2 breaths. Inhale, press down into the feet. Pull the feet apart. Reach up high. Pivot and turn. Use the arms, come on back. Come down to the knees, please. Double wrist wrap. Palms face down, down and around, and then up. Go, yeah. That never happens. It was excellent. Very good. Take a deep breath in. Hips come back to the heels. And you just take a little gentle back bend. As you do, draw the shoulder blades down the spine. Lift the top of the sternum toward the chin, the manubrium. And slowly coming back. Keep the hips on top of the heels and just bring your chest forward. Yeah, the wiggle feels good too. Arms, chest forward, big shoulder opener. This might be like, ah, right? Then that means you stay right here. If this is, ah, but you want a little more, ah, come a little forward. Hips over top of the knees for a heart melting pose. Breathe, roll the arm bones back. Draw the shoulder blades down the spine. Two more breaths. Cross the back side of the shoulder blades. And draw the hips back toward the heels. Unwrap the wrists. As you do, a real special moment here. Just get still. You can close the eyes for more introspection and just feel the chest, the shoulders, the arms. Feel the heat, the energy. It should be pretty tremendous. Two more breaths. One more breath. Come on up. Double wrist wrap. Palms face down, down and around, all the way back up. And the second round, that was awesome, very good. Feel free to do that gentle back bend we did before. This is really nice. We're working into this kind of supported camel posture. We're using the hammock to help you roll the arm bones back and lift the chest, having that support here. Almost like a reverse chaturanga arm. Big breath in, long breath out. Inhale, exhale. Thighs press toward the mirror. Hug the knees toward midline. And hips lift toward chest, just like the dancer. Slowly, slowly pull with the arms. Rise back up. Draw the hips back, stretch the shoulders out. You can unwrap the wrist if it's cumbersome to make this transition, or come into standing. Back of the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, thighs back, heart forward, standing heart melting. Bend and straighten the legs a couple times, just a little bend and straighten. Should feel real sweet on the hammies. Two more, inhale, exhale. Press down in the hammock, rise up, all the way up to standing. Release the wrist wrap. Take the fabric up and over. And then look at where your hammock is in relation to your support. Right now we're way back, right? This is nowhere near what we call neutral or plumb. We want to get the hammock hanging in its neutral position now, so sneak yourself forward until, if you weren't touching it, the hammock would hang here. We call that plumb position or neutral position. You can use the hammock or the handles here. Sink the hips down. Press down into the right foot and start to draw the left heel in toward the buttocks. Slide the left leg back into high lunge. Slowly, slowly, switch. Right knee glides forward. Toes slide on the earth, ever so slightly, gentle as can be. Left foot plants into the floor, and then slowly, heel starts to draw in toward the buttocks. Toes slide back, finding their way back behind you. And then left leg joins. You can be in lunge legs like you've got here. You can use the handles too, or you can be on the tops of the feet for up dog. At any time, you can soften the knees and press the legs. Soften and press. Use the handles. Breathe. If you're using the handles, press forward. Lift the manubrium toward the chin. Shine the toes back. We're here for 2 more breaths. You can always come out early. Slowly, slowly release down onto the knees. Reach up high. Slide down, slide down. Open up through chest and shoulder. We'll just use a little grip to hold on here. We're not going to stay long. Last 2 breaths. Walk the hips back toward the heels. Release the arms. Take a few moments. Hands come into the lap. Eyes soften or close. Feel your body. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. I thought our back bending section was over, but then I realized what time it is, and so it's not. We're going to do some for the hamstrings for the lower half now. So lay onto your back. So this is one of my favorite series. A lot of times we'll start class like this. Sometimes we kind of finish the series like this. Knees bend, feet to the floor, knees over the top of the feet. Like you're going to do bridge pose, because you are. Take the right leg and lift it up. Take the right heel into the hammock. The foot will be on the other side of the hammock so that it just stays in place. On the inhale, press down into the heel and your left foot, lift the hips up. Exhale, bring it back down. And 2 more like that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. All right, this next part, we're going to engage hamstring. We're going to utilize the hammock to pull the heel in toward the buttocks. The more you press down into your left foot, the less intense this will be. So if you've got the foot planted fully, it's not going to be super rough. But if you decide to come up onto the tiptoes or pick the leg up off the floor completely and do that, it's a lot more heavy-handed. So you decide how much you're going to chew today, right? Lift the hips up. The more you press, the less you get with the hamstring. Draw the right heel in and press it out. And if that wasn't enough, well, put more weight into the heel. Yep. Heel into our buttocks and extend out. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping my foot planted is plenty for me. I'm humble here. Inhale. Exhale. Or I should say my hamstrings are humble. Inhale. Exhale. All the way down. Let that go. It might feel real nice to just give it a little swing, give it a little love, send some energy the right leg's way. And then back to center. Left leg comes in. Right foot to the floor. Knee over top of the foot. 3, just chest it out. Lift the hips on the inhalation. And sink down on the exhalation. Inhale to lift. Exhale to descend. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Right? So if your hamstrings are glutton for punishment, you're really wanting to strengthen them, the less weight you put here, the more intense it'll be here. Lift the hips up. On your inhale, draw the heel in. On the exhale, kick it out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Last one. Hips down. Give a little swing. Give us some love. Back to center. Both feet in. We're not done. Almost done. Turn the toes out and clip the toes in so you can have the fabric here in the feet. There we go. Everybody's looking good. All right, just 3 sets of each one. Lift the hips up. On this first round, the knees go out like a plie. Press it back. Draw it in. Extend. Last one, plie. Draw in, hold. 3, 2, 1. Extend. 3, 2, hips down. Come all the way down. All right, knees went out for this one. This time the knees are going to be going straight up, so right in toward the chest. So once you lift up, the toes will face up toward the ceiling, and then draw on the heels in toward the buttocks. Straight back out. 4 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. I'm doing it with you. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Whew. All the way down. Take it out. Take it to happy baby or something. If you like to rock your baby or straighten legs through baby or one at a time. Take a few breaths here. Enjoy opening up the back sides of the thighs. Draw both knees in toward the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Nose up by the knees. Then roll over onto your side. Find your way to standing all the way up. Those of you who know how to invert and like to do so with a cross back, you are welcome to. Keep it G-rated today. I don't know what I mean by that. And then those of you who have not inverted before, we're going to do booty basket, and we'll learn the butt basket. As you get more finesse with the hammock, you can go to the other style. All right, looking good. All right, so booty baskets, it's just a butt basket, no thigh basket. So just get the butt in there. A little scoop of the butt in. Perfect. I thought I had more. It's just you and me. It's good. All right. You want to do it that way? Okay. I'll come over and help you then. All right, right at the sweet spot. So it's going to be a little, right at the, a little bit lower if you can. It'll feel better. Kind of hold it in place with the hands and then lay back. Yep, legs out wide. Perfect. You got it. How's that feel in the back?
That feels great.
Good. All right, everybody feeling good with the low back? This should be in your sweet spot. One of my favorite things to do is the mummy hang. So the mummy hang, it comes with the elbows scooping in together here like this so you don't have to hold on to them. But it's also a Sukhasana leg. So you keep the feet just like they are. And they just go and reach toward the opposite side. So that's the mummy leg and then the mummy arm. I'm a little low here, so I'm just kind of hanging in, but this is one of my favorites. And then after a little bit, cross the ankle that's in front, and that'll really be sweet on the low back. It's a great way of taking care of yourself, taking care of your neck, taking care of your everything. And take 3 sighs all together. Big breath in through the nose. Open up the mouth and even bigger. Let it go. Biggest one yet. Inhale. Exhale. If you have not already, walk the hands above the head, palms plant down, and then let everything pull back so you get the big cat stretch. Yeah. Yeah, you can walk them a little further forward if it feels good. Feel your body, feeling the spine opening, lengthening. Everybody feeling okay here? Everybody's tolerance is different day to day, practice to practice, and a lot of that has to do with how often you invert like this, but also has a lot to do with what you've been eating over the last 40 days. Wow, right? A little hard to chew. 40, yeah. So why 40, right? In Ayurveda, they say that food at a molecular level takes up to 40 days to be taken from food particle into bone particle, right? Or into heart, right? So it doesn't just kind of convert right away. It actually has quite a bit of length of time before it is completely kind of integrated. So that's why we can't just eat well today, right? We got to eat well today. We got to eat well last week and the week before that. And it's that sustained habit that really creates that power. Same with the practice of the yoga. All right, gonna be here about 1 more minute or so. So if there's that one last thing that you really need to see, or the other side of the thing you're doing now. Everybody's looking really good. Super yin. And then slowly, as you're making your way back up, reach back between the legs, feet come down to the floor. Yeah, just slowly sit back up, put the feet down this way.
Down this way?
This way, okay, yep. And then just stay connected to your hammock for a moment because you've been upside down for a while. Yep, that's good. And then make your way all the way to the earth. Soles of the feet together, knees out. There's no rush to get here. And then grab a hold of your handles. I'm going to do a little bit of our own flossing. So really great moves that you can grab. An instructor can come up and grab your arms and do this for you, but we'll do a little bit of it. Start up a little high, like kind of closer toward the knot, and then just a little sway side to side. And then as you sway side to side, just slowly start to slide down. Slowly start to slide down. Eventually you'll end up all the way at the bottom of the handles. And when you do, that's when you sway right to the center and fold forward, fully flossed. Great prep for the shoulders. Great prep for your fold. Taking these next few breaths to imagine yourself like a tortoise, drawing everything inward into your kara space, Drawing inward to your shelter, feeling extremely nurtured, grounded, and sheltered away from the outside world. Taking these next 7 breaths to go even deeper within, to that place of ultimate stillness, of relaxation. Two more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Even bigger this one. Let it all go. Use the hands. Lift from the back of the heart. It's time for Shavasana. So you could lay on the floor, of course, and put the feet up, but that hammock's waiting for you if you'd like to get up. Sometimes it's not worth the effort, and sometimes it totally is. Just make sure the hammock's fluffed. Sometimes it gets folded. Give it a little fluff. Start at the front end. Get the booty in, and then the rest of the body. And you might like this. Put that handle on that foot.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And then crisscross this. This will bring the feet together versus wide. Usually feels better on the low back. Took about 5 years to figure that out. Sinking in, settling down. Anybody wanting stillness in the hammock? Liking the swing? I'll leave you there. Yeah. Last chance for stillness. Okay, yep, I'm coming by. I see ya. Feel your body sinking. Imagining yourself laying down in the earth, seeming as if the earth just absorbs your body. You can feel the warmth of the earth holding you, cuddling you. Feeling that warmth on the back side of the body, it allows the hamstrings to relax. Allowing the back side, the buttocks, the hips, up the spine to soften and relax. Feeling that warmth deep inside the body, allowing yourself to soften even further. And just when you think you're as soft as you can be, soften more. And when you're as relaxed as you could possibly be, relax more. I'll let you know when our time is up. Rest, relax, and let go. Starting to bring the awareness back into the room. Wiggling toes and fingers. And starting to stretch out the body. Rolling onto your side in fetal pose. Imagining yourself in the most beautiful atmosphere. All around you, lush tropical forest, as far as the eye can see, a canopy of vines, beautiful forest all around. And twinkling the edge of the forest, you see something shiny. So you begin to walk toward that shininess, realizing as you get closer, it's the most beautiful, ornate, golden staircase that you've ever seen. So you begin to climb the steps. With every step, you feel an energy in the heart. Every step that you step, you feel as if you're coming closer to home. And climbing the steps, as you look up, you see at the top of the steps a beautiful, vibrant green. You begin to climb even further to the very top of the steps, realizing that as you enter, you have entered your own heart chamber, taking a moment to sit upright and feel your body. Feel that connection within, that connection to your heart. Slowly taking yourself and sitting up. Draw the hands to heart center. Bow the head to the heart. We bow the head to the heart in remembrance. It's a daily reminder of what we are truly made of. That light, that love, that energy within. Thanks for taking your time to breathe with me and share your yoga. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day. Enjoy. You're welcome.
Is there still room in yin tomorrow?
That's, yes, a couple things. I think I've got 2 more spots left in the aerial yin and sound bath. It's going to be really super sweet tomorrow at noon. I'll be teaching 12 to 1:30. And then we'll have a gong bath toward the end of the practice. So it's going to be super sweet, laying in the hammock and having the gong. It's like one of the most healing things I've ever had. And then coming up really soon, we're going to have aerial yoga teacher training. Kara and I will be running that. It's at the end of March, right into April. So if you want to know more about that, we'll also have some aerial training this summer, aerial restorative, aerial yin, and a full round of the 8-day intensive. So lots of cool stuff coming up. Have a wonderful day. Great to have you guys today. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Melanie. Have a great day. Thank you. All right.
So is that aerial yin part of the 2-week, or is that a separate?
It's a special workshop.
Okay.
Yep.